Success isn't magic. It isn't reserved for the chosen few, nor is it something that falls into your lap when the stars align. Success is earned, day by day, decision by decision, through the compounding power of disciplined habits and an unwavering mindset. While it might look like some people are effortlessly gliding toward their goals, what you're really seeing is the result of years of structured routines, conscious thinking, and daily commitment. They're not lucky, they're intentional. The truth is, every successful person follows a pattern. They prioritize growth, act with discipline, and remain steadfast even when the road gets bumpy. On the flip side, those who feel stuck often wrestle with procrastination, self-doubt, and a frustrating lack of consistency. But the difference isn't raw intelligence or inherited talent. The difference is the daily choices, those seemingly small moments that quietly stack up until your life has taken a completely different shape. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most profound Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's not just a poetic quote. It's a wake-up call. The power you're looking for isn't out there. It's not hiding in the future. It's right here, right now, in the decisions you make today. Let's take a look at how ancient wisdom from the Stoics and modern psychology can help you develop the internal systems that don't just encourage success. They practically guarantee it. The silent power of tiny choices. Your life right now is a reflection of the habits you perform on autopilot. Not the big moments, not the goals written in a journal once a year, but the quiet decisions you make daily. Every time you reach for your phone instead of a book, hit snooze instead of getting up, or choose fast food over fuel, those decisions don't just disappear, they accumulate. They steer your life without your conscious permission, and over time, they silently construct the future you wake up in. The Stoics understood this long before habit trackers and productivity gurus existed. Epictetus wrote, "Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily." That's it. Not someday. Not when you have more time. Every day. Carl Jung echoed this truth when he said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." In other words, if you don't shape your habits will shape you, and they might lead you somewhere you never intended to go. So, where do you begin? Simple. Start small. Choose one habit today that aligns with the life you want. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Replace your evening scrolling with 10 pages of reading. Choose water instead of soda. It's not about drastic overnight changes. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of intentionally shaping your life. Identity first, results second. Most people chase success backward. They set lofty goals, buy a dream house, hit 7 figures, gain 1 million followers, and then scramble toward these destinations without asking the most important question: who do I need to become in order to reach this outcome? The Stoics weren't interested in chasing flashy results. They focused on character. Seneca wrote, "A good character, when established, is not easily overthrown." That's because identity is the foundation. Your habits, your actions, your decisions, they all flow from how you see yourself. If your inner dialogue says, "I'm not disciplined," you'll unconsciously look for reasons to procrastinate. But if you believe, "I'm someone who shows up," then you'll naturally take actions that prove that belief true. Your identity acts like a personal operating system. Upgrade it, and everything else aligns. Jung summed it up perfectly. The world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. That's a dangerous place to live, at the mercy of others' opinions. Instead, define yourself intentionally. Want to become healthier? Be the person who moves daily and eats mindfully. Want to build wealth? Be the person who budgets, saves, and invests. Success flows from being, not just doing. Aim with clarity, not vague ambition. How many times have you heard someone say, "I just want to be successful," or "someday I'll get there"? The problem with these dreams isn't the size, it's the vagueness. What exactly does there look like? If you can't define the destination, how can you create a plan to reach it? Seneca said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." That wisdom hits hard. You could be grinding every day, moving fast, but if you haven't set a clear direction, you're just running in circles. So here's the fix. Sharpen your focus. Make your goals so specific they become instructions. Instead of, "I want to save money," say, "I will save $500 per month." Instead of, "I want to get fit," say, "I will exercise 30 minutes every day." These goals don't just sit in your head, they drive action. Carl Jung again offers wisdom. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Your habits are the real proof of your goals. Set precise, meaningful targets. Break them into daily actions. Track them. Progress becomes visible, momentum builds, and your direction becomes undeniable. Resilience is your superpower. Life will throw punches. Nobody gets a clean ride. But Stoicism teaches us that it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond. Epictetus nailed it. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Resilience isn't about pretending everything's fine. It's about taking the hit, learning from it, and adjusting your strategy without losing your fire. Every setback is a classroom, every failure a free lesson. Carl Jung even said, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." So the next time life knocks you down, don't react emotionally. Pause. Ask, "What is this teaching me?" That single question can change the entire narrative. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, use the obstacle, turn it into fuel. Let your hardest moments forge your sharpest edges. Beliefs shape reality. Your beliefs aren't just thoughts, they're filters that shape how you interpret the world, what you're willing to try, and what you believe is possible. If you believe you're not capable, you won't attempt the hard things. But if you believe challenges are training grounds, you'll grow faster than anyone who hides in comfort. Marcus Aurelius said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." Carl Jung mirrored this idea with, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." So build beliefs that lift you. Feed your mind with affirmations that strengthen your identity. Challenge every thought that tells you you're not good enough. Rewrite your inner script. Your future depends on it. Discipline is the backbone of success. Discipline doesn't look flashy on social media, but it's what builds every empire. Seneca reminded us, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Discipline means showing up when you don't feel like it. It's choosing progress over pleasure. It's doing the work when no one's watching. Carl Jung captured it clearly. You are what you do, not what you dream, not what you promise, what you do. How do you build discipline? Start small, create systems, wake up at the same time daily, commit to one habit every morning, remove friction, set reminders, hold yourself accountable, and remember, the more you practice, the stronger discipline becomes. Stay a student of life. True growth never ends. The Stoics believed learning was a lifelong mission. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Jung encouraged introspection as a learning tool. Who looks outside dreams? Who looks inside awakes? Learning isn't just about facts, it's about evolving who you are. Stay curious. Read books, challenge your biases, speak with people who think differently. Don't just collect information, let it change how you live. The wisest people are the most teachable. Stay humble, stay hungry. Your circle shapes your path. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. The Stoics would agree. Epictetus said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." Audit your environment. Who are you around? Do they energize you or drain you? Do they push you to level up or keep you stuck? Greatness loves company, so find yours. Be with people who live in possibility, not limitation. Your tribe determines your trajectory from scarcity to abundance. Finally, if you want to unlock the next level of success, you need to shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Abundance isn't about denial. It's about choosing to focus on possibility. Train your mind to see opportunity where others see obstacles. Start with gratitude. Challenge your "I can't" thoughts. Be generous with your time, knowledge, and effort. Your life expands in proportion to your mindset. Action is the answer. Dreams don't work unless you do. Stoic wisdom is clear. Virtue lies in action. Marcus Aurelius said, "The fruit of this life is a good character and acts for the common good." Jung said it differently, but meant the same thing. You are what you do. So act. Start now. Take that next step. Progress is not found in intention, but in motion. If this message lit a spark in you, don't let it die out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and join this journey of growth. You have the wisdom of the ancients and the tools of the present. Now go build the future you deserve.